The Sony Xperia 5 boasts a 13MP main camera with support for autofocus, object tracking and HDR. Outdoors, in good lighting conditions, you can snap some lovely shots with the E5. The HDR versions are invariably better, appearing lighter and with greater clarity in the details. The camera app resembles a scaled-down version of Sony's usual camera app. There's an automatic mode, a manual mode, and a video mode. There's no superior auto option, and the largely superfluous RAW modes and panorama options are also missing. As it turns out, the manual mode is pretty basic. It allows you to choose different scene types, and tweak the white balance and exposure level, but not a great deal else. Images are captured at 9MP by default, and the results look good, given a steady hand. HDR in particular, since this mode combines two images, requires a stationary subject, absolute stillness during capture and then a couple of seconds to process. The camera app is easy to use, but it's rather slow to load. With the screen sleeping, it takes a couple of seconds to get the camera app open and snap a shot. If you dig into the settings, you'll find an option to quick launch, which fires up the camera app and automatically captures a shot, but we found that anything less than steady hands resulted in blurry pictures. You tap the little icon at the top left of the camera interface, in landscape orientation, or swipe left to right, to switch to the 5MP front-facing camera. This does fine if the light levels are decent, but you'll see a lot of noise creeping in if it's at all dark. It also requires a pretty steady hand to avoid blurring. The Sony Xperia 5 is also capable of shooting 1080p video at 30 frames per second, but it has issues with focusing in the right spot. The object tracking isn't great, and we found that the footage looks quite grainy. On top of this, given any movement of the phone or the subject, the action will blur. You need ideal lighting conditions and limited movement for the best results.